Good morning, everybody. First thing this morning, we up. We done gone to work. We done grabbed the truck and the trailer, and we done backed up to the dock and started our day. And our day started at 4:30 this morning. Got to work at 6 o'clock and got to our customer at 6:30. For those of you interested, this is the life of a trucker. Yes, sir. So, let's talk about some of the things that came out yesterday. I hope y'all went and saw that special broadcast that was going on yesterday. I hope y'all went and y'all watched some of that. Some of that information that came out I was not aware of. For those who are interested, in 1971, our smart medical leader, who is the one who has been going around saying, oh, well, you need this or that, and you got to wear the face diapers. I think y'all need to go look back at some of that information that came out in 1971, because it seems like the same thing that's going on now, he did then, and I did not know that. And for those of you who are paying attention, yeah, this seems like we need to. We need to have some justice people in the Justice Department actually stand up, and some of the higher ranking medical people stand up and start holding these people accountable for, I'm just going to say it, I think it's homicide. Intentional homicide. And I think these individuals that were involved in it need to be held accountable. There's also a lot of videos going around of people getting away with basically murdering people, all in the name of this cultist idea of these face diapers, right? Now, if you're one of those people that think that you need to wear that face diaper every day, more power to you, okay? I have no problem with you doing that if that's what you want to do. That's your personal freedom. And I really, honestly, I don't comprehend how me not wearing one and you're wearing one is going to harm you. I don't comprehend that. That makes no logical scientific sense to me, because if you're wearing one, obviously if I'm not and you're wearing one, you've got a barrier between me and you. So what people, we need to get back to some logical sense, okay? I'm not saying don't wear one. If you're uncomfortable, wear one. If you can't wear one because of some medical reason, don't wear one. Okay? Those of us who have a problem breathing through one of those face diapers, we take precautions to make sure that we kind of stay a little bit away from people who we know are uncomfortable with us not wearing one. Now, I have a problem wearing one. I'm gonna be honest. I have a problem wearing one. Okay, it's uncomfortable to me. I feel like I'm suffocating, and I can't get used to it, so I'm not wearing one. Okay, and I bought into the hype just like everybody else right at the beginning. Okay, but I think enough information has come out now that we know that even if the original one was deadly, we know that this one that's out now is comparable to the flu. And I think we need to come off of this insanity, folks. It makes no scientific sense of 6 feet. That's stupid. Okay, that makes no sense. Oh, it makes no sense that you're sitting at a table, but the minute you stand up, right, the virus is going to find you. That makes no scientific sense, okay? So, just saying, in my opinion, that's illogical. And putting all emotions aside, you got to look at this from a scientific, logical stance. And by the science, which has come out from the CDC and the NIH and the WEF and all of these people who are a lot smarter medically than me, and I'm the first one to admit that, but by the science which they've put out, this current flu that's out is just that. It's a flu. Now, you cannot get away from catching the flu or catching the colds, and if you do that, that compromises your immunity for stronger viruses such as pneumonia, bronchitis, things of this nature. They have a stronger effect on you if you haven't built up some immunity to certain bacteria and viruses. You can't insulate yourself away from all of these microbes and these viruses that are in the air, on the surfaces of things that we touch, in our food that we eat. You can't get away from it, okay? So you have to allow your body to do its job, and its job has a very strong immune system, and we need to allow our bodies to fight it off, and especially the younger children. Now, this is all my opinion, but I'm basing my opinion on things that I've read from the CDC, from the NIH, from the WEF, from other medical professionals online, which all of you can Google it yourselves. And hey, I'm a truck driver. I'm not going to tell these medical professionals how to do their job, but I am going to listen to them and read their writings about their job. And I am going to investigate things before I do things. I wouldn't go in to have major surgery without actually reading up on the type of surgery I was going to take and the type of medical procedure I was going to do. Same thing with all this other stuff going on, okay? I'm not going to do something until I've researched it, looked up all the information, and digested it myself to find out if that's a route I want to take. So I'm hoping everybody went online yesterday and listened a little bit to that special broadcast which I put up, and got some of that information, and kind of started waking up a little bit to what is actually going on in this country and in the world as a whole. There's a lot going on that, in my opinion, we need to hold certain individuals accountable for. And if we don't, then we're accomplices to murder and genocide. And that is my opinion. And I'm going to state that right now. That is my opinion. Google, YouTube, that's my opinion. And I'm entitled as a free United States citizen, born here, to voice my opinion under the First Amendment. Now, you might disagree with me. You might not like what I say. That's fine. You have the same right as I do to voice your opinion. That's what free speech is. Free speech does not mean that you go and you sit there and you cancel people because they say something which you disagree with. That's not free speech. That's tyranny. And like I said, we need to, as a country and as a global society, we need to come back to some logical sense. We need to focus on our communities. We need to focus on people who have been irreparably harmed, and we need to hold accountable those who have done that harm. And that's what I have for you this morning. If you see the sun is coming up, it's going to be a pretty day. And there's a beautiful, beautiful world that we're in. Take the time to enjoy it. Stop arguing with your neighbors. Just stop. Take a moment. Look at the sky. Enjoy the grass. Enjoy the trees. Enjoy the birds. Enjoy everything that God has put here for us. With that, I'm going to let you go. Bicycle!